From the pavements of the UN offices in Brooklyn, these refugees are destitute. About 64 people have found temporary shelter here. Hailing from the DRC, Johnny Luoso has been living in South Africa for 13 years. He fled his country, hoping for greener pastures in South Africa.
We don't see the profit of it. There is no profit for us, but there is a way to make it for us also to enjoy it, because when South Africa people get freedom, I think it's all Africa that celebrates. And I remember my own country, DRC, contributes a lot. Especially our former Mobutu Sese Seko president, he has done a lot. And also all the country of Africa. So it was like the battle we fight for all of us. So let us also enjoy. And in that point, I would like just to call on the Baba Cyril, I beg you, Papa President, please, would you do something for the refugees?
Another refugee shares his pain.
Freedom is South Africa. Democracy is not for refugees. We don't have democracy, we don't have freedom. We have nothing. I'm asking myself which kind of agreement that UNHCR had with South African.
About 30 children are present here, among them a 6-week-old baby. The refugees here are worried about their safety in the event of an emergency, as the area is extremely secluded and the nearest help is about 30 kilometers away. And local farmers are worried about devastating fires on their land. Their concerns stem from the fact that refugees rely on making fires outside to cook, and this might be dangerous with all the dry grass around. This group here says, although they may not have much, at least they are safe for now.
The fear is that there are snakes around, and also we are far away from people. And the other things is when, in case of emergency, we don't know what will happen to us. We don't know what will happen.
On the farm is not nice, but for myself, for my family, I feel like I'm safe. I'm far away from the community because I didn't want to go back to the community. I'm far away from Lindela because Lindela is living well. I'm fine in the farm. Just one problem is traumatizing us again. If someone collapses here, or if a child is bit by a snake, what we will do?
An expert on refugee matters says it's worrisome that little seems to be done to protect these refugees.
They are constantly feeling under threat and under attack, and I think we need to revert to the words of Nelson Mandela, Chris Hani, Steve Biko, that we need a society where we all care for each other, where there is genuine Ubuntu, that we love each other, appreciate each other, we get on. Because the main philosophy about success in life is if you get along with people, you get ahead. And at the moment in South Africa, we're too busy fighting amongst ourselves and against each other, instead of focusing on the big picture of how to make this country a true democracy.
Meanwhile, with the help of NGOs, Professor Stone and lawyers for human rights, these refugees hope that one day their plight will receive proper intervention and they can be truly free. Patricia Fasaki, SABC News, outside Bronkhorstspruit.